Alright, so we're on to day 3. Now the goal for today is to get the roof trusses up and into place before we build our 4th wall. And the reason for that is because if we do put that 4th wall up, it would make it a lot harder for us to use the gradall to set those roof trusses in place. So the first thing we're going to do is build the scaffolding so we can work our way along the top of the walls, fasten the 3 of them together, and then start marking out for our trusses. We also had to make sure that we took off any bracing material that we used on the top of the walls when we set the walls in place. Once we had the top plates marked out and the bracings off the walls, my dad wanted to test fit the trusses. And that's where things got a little interesting. He decided to pick up the whole stack and then extend it all the way to the back of the shed. But that was just a little bit too much weight. I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at the back tires on the gradall, they're actually no longer on the ground. He wasn't worried though. He knew the walls were still there to support the trusses and that the gradall wouldn't tip any more than that. I, on the other hand, was like, holy sh**. And then I had to go take a 15-minute break, to change my undies. Once we knew they fit, we set the stack back down and started prepping the trusses to put them on the building. At this point in the day, we were making pretty good pace, and we knew that we should be able to put up most, if not all, of the trusses before the end of the day. So my dad hopped on the gradall and started lifting the trusses into place. And as he did that, we would guide them into their correct spots and temporarily secure them until we had all the trusses up on the building. By the end of day 3, we had 3 walls framed and up in place, as well as the trusses on top of the building. By now we were really actually able to start visualizing what this building was going to look like, and it was super exciting. Now obviously there's still a lot more that needs to be done, but just seeing the general structure of the building started to spark all these ideas, at least for us, of what this building could be used for. When you take a look inside, you can actually see some of the bracing that I was talking about earlier. We have this large diagonal brace to help hold the walls plumb and in place, as well as some of the horizontal and diagonal bracing in the trusses themselves. That's what we use to temporarily secure them in place and to help keep them from tilting forward or backward. After a long and productive day, I think everybody was ready for a good meal, a nice shower, and a great night of sleep. Tomorrow's going to be a new day that brings new challenges, but we're going to be ready. As always, thanks for sharing this journey with us, and we'll see you in the next one.